the cost of living going up is really messing up our little life over here. Wow. That is a first world problem, isn't it? It certainly is a first world problem. Here you are, you wonderful, amazing human being. I've been waiting for you. Yes, you are feeling lost today. Stressful maybe, but you know something is not working the way you desire it to go. It's your emotional, spiritual alignment is falling apart because you do not understand what's going around the world, things people say, do, and when they do that, even if it's to you, it hurts a little bit more. So yeah, you are hurting because of the actions and the behavior of others. And it's not allowing you to have the peace of mind that you desire. But there's a single profound word that most of the modern world completely misunderstand. And this misunderstanding is costing people their inner peace and their destiny. Because we misunderstand those words, we are not able to find our inner peace or our destiny. But here's the thing though. Without the core element, all material wealth, accolades, properties in the world will still leave you feeling completely hollow and empty without that one special thing. So the core of the truth in this teaching has to be, you have to feel it. So I'm about to tell you this message though that will shift you how you look at your daily schedule. The crucial word is alignment. Alignment. Sometimes we are not aligned with the things that are happening in our life. We see it and we wonder why. But the point is, if we do not have spiritual alignment, all the property, all the money, all the accolades we have will escape. It will cause us to escape our reality. And we are going to be hiding behind that because we're not feeling well. We know something is wrong, but we cannot pinpoint it. And what I found, because I too experienced that, because sometimes we allow the actions of others and what they say or what we hear on the news or what other people are experiencing affect us. For example, I know this is controversial, but listen to this. Yesterday, just had the news on or something, and they were talking about the cost of living. And this lady said, it takes two of us to work to get things going. Like, my husband and I both have to work. And when I heard that, I stopped and I said, what? Like, okay, I had to do that. Millions and millions and trillions of us had to do that. It takes two to tango. But she was not seeing that it does require two to come together to get it going. So she was angry that they both had to work. And she wasn't a young person. And I'm thinking, where is your spiritual alignment in this picture? I looked at her and I'm thinking, you're not thinking, are you? You're just throwing those words out there. No spiritual alignment. It takes two to build a life. It takes two to have peace of mind. It takes two for you to be in a relationship and have your peace of mind. You cannot do it just by yourself if you're attached to people, whether it's children, husband, wives, lovers, whatever you're pulling in that you have to deal with every day. You need peace. Without that inner peace, you will just crumble inside. You won't be able to function. So you see, escaping reality by saying, like what she said, meaning, well, both of us shouldn't have to work. One person should be doing all the money, and that I'm supposed to solve no matter what. So it's the cost of living going up is really messing up our little life over here. Wow. That is a first world problem, isn't it? It certainly is a first world problem. Because what we have to remember, anchoring our soul so deeply into the financial situation that we forget to look for divine truth, so that we allow the external storms and the rattlers, They shake our very foundation, and that's what she was experiencing. She didn't realize that if she anchored herself in her own truth, that the external storms wouldn't rattle her so much. The cost of living, yes, I have noticed it, and you have noticed it, but at the moment, we as an individual cannot do anything about it unless we are given an opportunity to vote people in and out of our communities that enable us to be able to have the kind of life from those people making the decisions that we like. So when you recognize your misalignment, when you are chasing things that do not match your spirit, your body tells it first. You get anxiety, depression, you're frustrated. Like her, she was just so frustrated. So when you look at this from this angle, if wheels on a vehicle, right, are not aligned, you can feel it. It will pull you into anywhere it wants to go. It's in charge. So right now, most all over the world, there is no alignment because of so many things happening that are not pleasant. But if we allow it to drag us in its direction, we are just going to end up off the road, completely off the road onto something rough, right? So we need to stop forcing things that jar our spirit to come into our life. Even on a smooth road sometime, this misaligned car will end up in an accident. So we have to prioritize our daily practices. We have to promise to ourselves. We must cultivate a daily writing and devotional practice that keeps you connected to the source. Taking even 15 minutes a day to sit in silence, write your vision of your version of your life, and listen to the small, still voice inside of you, telling you, replying to you through your writing. You practice that. One day, you and the pen will flow, and you will see a better vision of your life. The realignment of your life and the compass of your life will be where you want it to go. So that is the first tip for today, is recognize when you're misaligned. Recognize, because when you recognize when you're misaligned, you're going to stop chasing things that do not match to your spirit. You're going to say, yes, I'm frustrated. Right now you're feeling it, right? Peace of mind, you don't have that. You're not even sure if you're matching towards your destiny. You're not even sure if you're as old as me and you're looking at it and you're going to say when you're in your 60s, 70s, oh my God, I missed the boat. Because you must realize at that time you are misaligned. You recognize some things are not working. What do I do? When you find spiritual alignment, things fall in place. The outside things that are pushing you on to the other side and telling you, get off, it's not good. That will shift because you are whole, you're complete. You found your peace, you found your mark, you're settled, you're balanced, you're aligned. You're going where you desire to go. It does not mean you're going to get there faster because you're aligned. It just means you are going to now be more consistently working towards getting where you're going because you're in alignment with it. So when we have to prioritize what we do. If you're looking for someone to be a speaker at any of your events that you're planning, get in touch with me. My email address is right here. And you can contact me, and I would love to give you more about making life choices to you or any of the topic on living a fulfilled life. That is our second tip. Write about it. Write about it and then realize, okay, even if I tell my friend my story and tell her what I'm going through, that person is not able to get me aligned. They're not the mechanic of my life. I am the mechanic of my life. I can realign my life. I have a simple thing I say. While I rest, my life is reorganizing itself. While I sleep, my life is reorganizing itself. And that is something you can take with you and believe. So that is seeking alignment. And what you seek is already looking for you. It's a matter of connecting. And that sometimes we do not connect because we let the outside noise of others, the world, the turbulence, everything, the storm. And we say, oh, I cannot do that. The storm is coming. I have to stop functioning. But why are you preparing for the storm? Why aren't you preparing to go above the storm? Why aren't you preparing to go through the storm? We need preparation in all we do, because sometimes, guys, we're talking about spiritual alignment. You might have good spiritual alignment, and then something happens that is nothing to do with spiritual. It has everything to do with something breaking in your home, skunks in your backyard, anything, simple things. And now you have to work to fix that. Should that take you off a line? No, because you mentally prepare for those circumstances that can rock your boat. You know they're coming sometime or the other. They might come, and when they come, I got this. I can handle it. So tip number 3, operating from fulfilled abundance. When your spiritual pillar is strong, you stop begging and start operating from a place of authority. We believe in a God, most of us, or we believe in something, or you believe in yourself. Whatever you believe in, it's good enough for you. Has to not be good enough for anybody else except you. But prayer is not meant to be a begging thing. You have to come to a point in your life where you have to stop begging and realize the God you pray to is not deaf and dumb. If you believe he hears your prayer, or she hears your prayer, or it hears your prayer, the universe hears us. Because that's why when we throw them out there, good or bad, it comes back as a boomerang to our face. And when we are doing it, we believe it's not going to touch us. It's meant for my friend that I just so envious of. But then alignment will tell you, but your friend seems to be doing just great. What about you? You see, that's what it's all about. You have to, when you pray and you ask for something, you pay for something, you wait for Amazon to deliver it. You don't keep applying for it every day, do you? When you apply for a credit card, you don't keep going to the bank every morning and say, I applied for the credit card, here I am. You know, so when you believe and you're looking for peace and spiritual alignment, when you find it, believe I have asked for it, I will get it. And always be grateful that you have the power to ask and not to beg. We need to have an example without which we might not relate to anything. We always need an example. A well that is fed by a deep, bubbling underground spring never worries about the lack of rain on the surface. Isn't that sweet? A well that knows that the water is going to keep flowing no matter what. When the top is a little bit dry, the well is not going to say, well, it's so dry that I at the top that I cannot be bothered looking at the bottom. No. The top is the world. The bottom of the well, the bubbling spring, is your core. It's you. It's mine. That's where we have it. It belongs to us. It's in us, and it will bubble up for us. No matter how dry the surface looks, no matter how hard the world is, if we believe that our core will bubble up for us, it will bubble up for us. And we have to realize that, because there is nothing as good as having your well keep refilling itself. So this is a picture of how it unfolds. When your inner spirit aligns perfectly with your daily actions, the constant striving stops. You do not have to push anymore. You know it's going to happen. You experience the morning naturally, the blessings of the day naturally, because you are rooted in the divine purpose. Just join into the conversation of your life and share what you know with others, and realize when that person calls you and, oh, the sky is falling, it's cracking, it's going to break out on our head. You can say, no, look inside of you. Do you send them home? Take them back home. They have wandered. And say, go home. Go into you. That's where you lie. That's where your core is. Go there and find you. Alignment over assignment is today's deep divine 12-minute lesson. Is your alignment over all the assignments. Unlock your power of your spiritual pillar. Believe you're good enough. Believe you have Michael Jordan level talent. Believe you will find the peace you crave if you spend the time nurturing you from the inside out. If you are aware your well is full of water, the surface might be cracked, but you know, I have it. I got it. So when you stop chasing external validation and you anchor yourself in true spiritual alignment, the heavy hitting lifting of life ceases and true abundance flows. Remember that. Remember that. When you stop chasing external validation and anchor yourself in true spiritual alignment, the heavy lifting of life ceases and true abundance flows. Did you get that? Are you getting it, right? Because you go deep and you find it. It's there. And that's all you need to do. That's why you take the time to just rest in that one. Alignment over assignment. Yes. Get aligned with your life. The noise on the surface does not matter. It's the core that matters. The root. Knowing that your purpose is amazing. So guys, go today and choose your alignment over assignment. You have to remember that. So remember that. Again, I will repeat. When you stop chasing external validation and anchor yourself in true spiritual alignment, the heavy lifting of life ceases and true abundance flows. You are a well that is being filled from the bottom up. Deep inside is dew. The spring is eternally bubbling, sending you nice, clear, crystal water. So do not look at the cracked surface of the world and make it yours. Go back and pull, knowing that deep down, I've got this. I have the Michael Jordan level talents. I am good enough. And nobody can tell you you're not good enough. So do not be like that lady last night who suddenly came to the realization, it's so challenging because it takes my husband and I to work. We both have to work. And I'm thinking, lady, we always both have to work. It takes two hands to clap. Have an amazing and wonderful day. Thank you for coming. I appreciate each and every one of you. And have fun. We went a little bit over our usual 12 to 15 minutes, but you got it. Spiritual alignment is important. Have a great day, everyone.